You guys, she finished the Santa table runner.
I don't even know how to do this.
It's done.
Hold this. And then this one says, oh, it needs more. And so
the chamois guy.
Boom.
Look, if I do boom. Hi there. Welcome to the Notorious Needle. I'm Sarah.
I'm Bridget.
And on this channel, we talk about cross stitch.
Mostly.
Sometimes we swear.
Mostly.
And we frequently talk about the, well, lately especially, politics, American politics, and from a liberal perspective, and how that affects our stitching.
But we usually save that to the end.
Usually save that to the end.
So if you don't want to start crying again, you can bypass that part.
Alrighty. So I like to start off our floss tubes with our giveaway winners. Yay! So every floss tube we do a small giveaway.
Or two.
Some bigger than others.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the other one? No, I'm going to have to go back to the video. Okay. So last floss tube we were giving away two patterns. First is this Victorian Christmas pattern. This is all I have of it. It's black and white. I don't have a finish. Yeah.
They didn't give one. Wasn't that a freebie on the DMC website at one point?
I don't remember. I think I got this from you like years ago, and I just never stitched it.
Me either.
So we had DMC. Yeah.
Yeah.
DMC. There were 10 comments that used the word Victorian, and I believe it was it the third comment? It was the second comment. And the winner is Nicolalita. Nicole says, so happy to see you ladies back together. Love the videos and all the goodies you share. I absolutely love the season of Christmas. It's a joy seeing the decorated Victorian homes in my area. Do you know where I can purchase the Cross Stitch magazine and the Collective Stitcher? Is it a post they post, or do we purchase or contribute to the cause? Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever answered this.
Well,
I'm the worst.
Shame on you.
I don't think I got to the question. Yeah, so let me go ahead and talk about that now. That was going to be later. But I created a new pattern called the No Frog Zone. And this is for now exclusively part of the Stitchers Collective Words and Phrases Stitcher Zine. And that can be found at, or you can go onto their Instagram and they have links to the zine there. It is only available till December 17th. This is one of 15 patterns that you can get.
Wait, did you say December 17th?
Yes, it's available through December 17th.
So it was only available for a month.
1 month.
Wow.
From November 17th is, yeah.
And then after that, you can't get it.
It's December. If it's not December, I will put a note here. Anyway, it's $30 for 15 patterns, and many of them are, they're all very creative and colorful, and I think that that's what you were asking about. So that was going to be, that's an early announcement.
That's okay. We so try to keep things on a sort of a track, but you know how it is.
Yeah, I do. I know how it is.
We get off track quite often.
The other giveaway
is over here.
Was right for here. These two stitches. These are little ornament stitches, so it's just the pattern. We don't have the kits anymore. But it was for both of them, and the word was joy, and we had 6 entries for this, and the winner is Donna Parker. Donna wrote, joy in my heart that Bridget is back. Stitch on. Excuse me.
Bless you. Joy in my heart to be back.
Yeah.
Me, coughing up a lung is no fun.
No, it's not. So, thank you, Donna and Nicole, for commenting. We really love your comments. We appreciate them, and I will be getting these into the mail as soon as I can. Probably today. You might even get them before you see this video. Haha.
Oh, that would be good.
Right? Because they're Christmas related, so I want them to go out pretty fast.
Yeah.
So congratulations to our giveaway winners. We do a giveaway every floss tube, so just keep watching. It's randomly throughout the video, and I'll let you know when that happens. Let's see. The other announcement is, so 2 announcements. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Black Friday sale. It's the biggest sale that we do all year, and I really appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy your stitching and had a discount. I know I love a good Black Friday sale, so thank you again. We really appreciate this community. It's a privilege. Thank you. The other thing, I just wanted to let you know that by the time this video comes out, I will have already posted this a couple of times, but the apparel part of the Notorious Needle Etsy shop will be closed for the remaining of December, at least until after Christmas, because shipping is not likely to arrive in time for the holiday. Oh. And so I don't want a bunch of unhappy customers who are ordering for the holiday and then they don't get it on time. Certainly not to Canada. There's a strike right now for the Canada Postal Service.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then in the United States, after like the first week of December, if you're ordering stuff through the mail, it is unlikely to get to you on time. So that will be temporarily unavailable, and it will resume December 26th. Those will be available again. If you really want a cross-stitch shirt for you or your pet or a bandana, please just send me a message. I will,
or one of these,
or one of those. I will, yeah, or a mug or whatever, any merch. I will reactivate the listing for you. If you just send me a message and say that you are not looking to get this in time for any holiday, and then I'll reactivate it, and you can make the purchase if you like, or just wait until after December. But yeah, there's, you know, I just don't want people to have an expectation and then I don't meet it, you know. So that's it for announcements.
No, it's not.
That's the giveaway. So this is new Stitchy Stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I've talked enough. Okay, new Stitchy Stuff.
Do you have new Stitchy Stuff?
I do, but you go first.
All right. I have fabric. I usually have fabric. So this is from the Fabric of the Month Club from Bestitch Me, and it's Sand Dollar, and it's 16 count Aida. And it may look familiar because I got Sand Dollar at some point last year as well. However, I used it. In fact, I
one of the tarot, right?
I think one of my current whips,
so you might be seeing this
on Sand.
Oh, you'll
Dollar.
Definitely be seeing this again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mind because I don't mind.
It's a good neutral.
It is a great neutral, and I used the one I had, so now I have another one.
Yeah.
And so that's okay by me.
And you're really liking the 16 count.
I do like the 16 count.
Okay.
18 count is straining my eyes a little bit. And 14 count somehow seems really big now.
It does.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind the 14 count, but and then from Witches Gardens Crafts, I ended up getting 2 months because remember last time I hadn't gotten one. So this one is called Puget, Puget.
I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
Me either, but it's really pretty.
It is beautiful. I mean,
look at that. Look at the blues and greens.
It's like a deep peacock colorway.
I know. Well, I think
so pretty.
I think that the 13 Santas, the Santa Stitch Along thing that I bought a long time ago, is probably going to go on here.
Jade Puget, a musician who was part of the band AFI in 2006. Puget won Best Rock Video for Miss Murder at the MTV Music Awards.
Okay, well, that's the name of this fabric.
I think it's Puget.
I don't know.
Puget? I don't know.
If he's French, it's Puget. And then, of course, she sends a little scrap with all of them.
Oh, very nice.
This is this one. And the scrap that I got with this one, I've already used.
You already stitched up.
I already used. So you'll see it later.
All right, cool.
This is called Bonfire. This is also 16 count.
Goodness. The drama. Oh, my God.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. I know. I've just been going crazy since I discovered and it's like, no more Aida white for me.
I mean,
of course.
I like the white depending on what I'm stitching it for.
Yeah.
Like if it's
a full coverage, there's no point.
Full coverage, there's no point. But also if it's a test stitch,
right?
I feel like sometimes the white helps
you
stitching
just for
you.
Stitch.
Yeah.
When I mean, test stitch stuff for you.
Bridget test stitched this. I forgot to mention Bridget did this test stitch for me.
I did.
And it's on a baby blue, just 14 count Ada.
Now, wait.
And I liked the blue because I thought it looked cute with the little green frog, you know, almost like water.
Are we jumping ahead to fully finishes?
No. I just wanted to.
Well, because I did it for myself too.
This one's for me. This is in the called for colors.
And this is in the not called for colors.
Yes,
but
I love the variegated.
I stitched this using the Dying for Sass floss.
Okay.
From the Voda Ziff Sal.
Okay.
So if you bought the Voda Ziff Sal and you bought the floss, this is the other. This is the part of this is the greens.
Yes.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
I kind of like it that way. So that's the called for colors. And
this is like a lime green.
It is, and I thought her frog was too light. I like the darker.
The darker green. Yeah.
I do. He has a deeper ribbit. Ribbit. But I'm hanging this right next to where I stitch.
Yes.
And my husband says to me,
"We are banishing." I mean, he's pretty cute. But he has to stay quiet. No rip it.
Right. But my husband says to me, "Oh, is this wishful thinking?"
Right.
I'm like, yes, exactly so. Wishful thinking. Yes.
That's adorable.
Yes.
He's all framed and
so you can do it. Well, yeah. I mean, it was really simple. He fits right in the 6-inch hoop.
Yeah.
Super simple. And this is on 14 count.
14, yeah.
And I don't know what color this is. It almost looks the same.
Yeah, it looks gray. It looks like a light gray.
It's whatever was in my stash.
Yeah.
Because,
that's how you roll.
That's how I roll. Whatever. Now are we in for
new Stitchy stuff?
Oh, no. We're done with new Stitchy stuff.
No, I have new Stitchy stuff.
You have new Stitchy stuff?
So I also have, I'm not going to open it because crinkle, but it's also Sand Dollar from Bestitch Me.
Is it the 18 count?
This is the 18 count.
Oh.
No, this is 36 count. Moderna? Lugana.
Oh,
36
Lugana.
count Lugana. Oh
Nice.
my God, I am in love with stitching on Lugana. It's so, okay, linen is nice, but my type A personality really doesn't like the variegation in the thickness of the fibers. Not loving that. So Lugana, it's perfectly even weave, and I've been stitching on it for a couple of years now, with some other projects that I'll show you shortly, and I just love it. So I got Lugana, but I'm thinking, I mean, I already paid for this one, so I'll be getting another of these, but I'm thinking of switching. I think this is the neutrals, and I'm thinking of switching to like the deeper,
darks?
The more dramatic colors, because oh my God, my eyes just, I love it. So that's new Stitchy stuff. And another new Stitchy stuff is, this is from Sonia Sundberg at Alma Stitching. So Sonia won a giveaway, and she is a Flosstube watcher. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Sonia.
And she sent us some lovely stitching kindness. So thank you so much. She sent me a butterfly needle minder. Isn't that pretty?
Adorable.
With little, are those sunflowers or cogs? Those are sunflowers, I think. Yeah. Very golden. She sent you, Bridget hasn't seen this yet, a bee needle minder.
Oh, how cute is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is adorable.
It is.
Oh, Sonia, you didn't have to do that. Look at how cute that is.
It is cute.
Oh my goodness.
And they're backed with these cool buttons.
Yeah.
And the card is a project card also.
Oh wow, that's even better. Look at that.
So like everything is
useful.
Used.
Nice.
And
wow.
She sent one for you guys. Look at this frog.
Is it a frog?
It's a frog. He's standing up.
See it. Oh, how cute! And he's got his hand up, like no,
nope, no
talk
frogging.
To the hand.
Talk to the hand.
No frogging.
So this is one of the giveaways for this video.
Very cool.
So, do you want to go over the giveaway spiel, or should I?
You better do it because I can't
read the rules from here. I have them posted up here. Okay, so we're going to use the word frog in a sentence. Please do not use just the word frog in a comment. Please use it in a complete sentence. Use it only once. Please also complete the Google form. This way, I already have your contact information, and somebody else can't come and steal your giveaway by claiming to be you. I already have it. Please be over the age of 18. For the little froggy, he's a little hefty, so please be in the North America region.
Contiguous United States.
No, just North America. I'll ship to Canada whenever the strike is over.
Right.
Canada, Mexico, United States, and our territories. Please also be a subscriber. Now, the giveaway has no value if it gets lost in the mail.
Talk to Sonia.
It won't be replaced. And I, nor Notorious Needle, nor Bridget can be held responsible. And also, YouTube and Sonia are not officially associated with this giveaway in any form. But thank you so much. The business name is Alma Stitching. It's on the card if you want to check out her other stuff. Thank you so much, Sonia. We really appreciate you.
And she sent a card.
And she sent a card.
And it made me cry.
So I made Bridget read it off screen because she doesn't like to cry on screen. But it was
very touching.
Very touching. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And the other giveaway we're going to do a pattern. This is called My Guilty Pleasure by Mama Witch Cross Stitch. This is so cute.
And it is a new pattern.
Yeah, this is it's from 2022, but we haven't stitched it and we're probably not going to. This was a freebie, and it was free to me. This pattern is available for sale.
It is still current.
It was free to me. So what should we use the word guilty? I think that would come up with some fun comments. So for this one, use the word guilty in a full sentence and use it only once, and then all of the other giveaway criteria apply. Mm-hmm. We're going to do them separately, so you could win this one or the frog. Not both. So if you're picked for one, you'll win that one first. Yeah.
But this one we can ship anywhere because it's just paper.
This one I will ship, anywhere in the world that the postal service is delivered. It's a raccoon, would you say? It looks like a raccoon.
I thought it was a fox.
I think it's a raccoon having like a little tea party. There's a teapot and some lemons.
They did it on green, so it kind of looks Christmassy to me a little bit.
Yeah, super cute. Mama Witch X Stitch, she does a lot of like woodland critters wearing clothes and stuff.
Little cute animals.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
So good luck, and thank you again for all of your comments.
And a note about the Google form. We honestly don't use it for anything but the giveaways. Yeah. We don't sell your information. So if you don't fill out the form and we pick your name, but we don't find you on the form, I'm sorry, we're going to go to the next person.
We're going to go to the next person.
So
it hasn't happened to Notorious Needle yet, but I have spoken with other floss tubers, and it has happened where they do a giveaway and then they say, oh, email me, and they get an email and they get 2 emails from 2 different people claiming to be the winner, and they sent it out to the first person not knowing which was the right one. So this way I know who you are.
And there's no having to track it down. You'll get it.
Right. We're not going to go back and forth in a bunch of emails missing each other. It's not going to get stuck in my spam filter, which happens, and I am sorry for that. So this way I can get it to you. Thanks for bringing it up, Bridget. Okay, so that is it for new Stitchy Stuff. Now we officially have finishes.
We have finishes. Do you have fully finished?
I don't have any FFOs.
Okay, so I'll start with the FFO.
Go ahead. So you did the frog.
I did the frog.
Which is adorable.
And then I have, from Living on the Rainbow, I have the Christmas camper, which it's so cute. It's so small. I don't know where to hold it. That's the Christmas camper. Yay. Now, this wasn't part of it. This was something I made separately. But it's a pin cushion, so you want to have it in there. So you see, that's the little front with the little door.
Garland.
And then there's the back window.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's the 2 windows on the side.
Very cute.
I know. And I found the little red buttons for the wheels that I put on it.
Is that a plaid pattern?
Yes. It's a plaid. It's a Christmas plaid pattern. Now, I mostly use the called for colors. What I like to do with something this small, and it's on 18 count. Which is why I said 18 count strains my eyeballs a little bit. But when I make something this tiny, I generally look in my stash for whatever I've got left over. Because to be honest, this hardly takes any thread at all.
Yeah.
The ecru was the most of it, and I had tons of that. So, if you have thread left over from a kit, or you're not really sure where it came from, if you have hereditary thread, floss that you inherited from some other relative or whatever, or you bought at a yard sale, these kind of things are great for that. But it's just so cute. And then I stuffed it. He's stuffied. So I have 3 now.
Ooh.
Because I did the Christmas camper, I did the Halloween camper, and I did the
springtime
camper. Right. Wait till whips.
She's got 5 now.
Don't tell me that. I wait till whips.
Um,
But she gives you all the finishing instructions. So Living on the Rainbow on Etsy, and they're really not difficult because I actually finished 3 of them.
yeah.
Yeah, and you know me, I like to just shove stuff in a drawer and forget to finish it. So
It's
they're
adorable.
They're easy. Ready for the next one?
I am.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this was on my stove yesterday because it was Thanksgiving. Not yesterday, day before. Anyway,
but this comes out. So we record a week in advance.
yeah. So this was on my stove for Thanksgiving. Nobody noticed, but it's my towel. It says "Give thanks."
It's
So
beautiful.
I thought it was really cute. And
now this towel is not. It's not one of the ones that's like a terry cloth and then it has just a strip of Aida.
No, the whole towel is Aida.
It's not Aida, but it is an even weave.
It is.
So you can see the stitches close up.
And this design is by Lois Winston, and it came out of Just Cross Stitch magazine, October
2006.
But the towel is a Charles Craft towel.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, yeah. From way back in the day. Can't tell you how old this towel is.
Okay.
Because either I bought it new a long time ago, like 30 years ago, or I found it somewhere in the meantime.
Right, on a freebie table.
But these are from a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they sell them anymore.
Yeah.
But the thing, I could probably stitch the whole entire thing. Because the whole entire thing is even.
It's all,
But this is what I chose to put
on
I
love it. And when you hang it up on your stove, it's positioned well.
Yep. And my husband was told under pain of death, do not wipe his dirty hands on my towel.
Right, this is not used for cleaning.
This is for show.
It's a decorative towel.
Yeah, we have at least 2 or 3 towels in the kitchen all the time. He can pick a different one. He's good about that. Yeah. And then...
the pièce de résistance.
The pièce de résistance. So this is just the backing fabric that I picked out.
You guys, she finished the Santa table runner.
I don't even know how to do this.
It's done.
Hold this. Okay. So this is the design I put on the end. It just says Welcome Santa with a couple of little poinsettias around some greenery.
Oh, and so we did the font, and then the poinsettias are from Donna Coolidge's 555 Christmas
patterns.
Christmas cross-stitch designs. It's on my bookshelf over there.
Yeah.
Which you can find on Etsy, and I'll put the link below.
So it's just a little something Etsy,
on the end. Amazon. I meant Amazon.
And then this is the Pajama Santa.
Pajama Santa.
And I had to buy some of the charms because some came with charms and some didn't. So you may notice that some of them they all have charms. And this one is the I can't tell from back here.
Cat. There's a lot of cats.
There's always a lot of cats. Which one is this? Oh, this is the Stitching Santa.
Oh, okay.
And then this was the Candy Stick Santa. Keep going. And this is the original Santa with the gingerbread men.
Okay.
And that was the Cookie Santa. And he's got a spatula somewhere. There it is. And then this one was, is that the stocking
Santa? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got stockings up here.
Yep.
Yeah. What did I put as a charm? Oh, it's
a
right
stocking.
there. A little stocking. Yep. And then
the poinsettia.
The poinsettia Santa. He came with a poinsettia. And then the Snowflake Santa, his charm is up here. And then for Santa's friends, he has a little birdhouse. And then the Traveling Santa. I found a little Santa sleigh and a little Noel. And then I put Welcome Santa on the end. And this was on my dining room table for Thanksgiving.
Yay!
I didn't allow anybody to eat on it.
Congratulations on an epic finish.
I started it in July of 2022 because I saw the patterns at StitchCon when we were there in June. And I fell in love with the Santas. And I was like, oh, I got to make all of them, but I don't have wall space. But I do have table space.
Did we mention the designer yet?
Sue Hillis.
Sue Hillis. And then it's stitched on, what's the fabric?
It's 14 count monk's cloth, which I actually happen to have like 10 yards of from a project I bought it for and then just never did. So I kept the fabric. And I've been cutting pieces out of the fabric ever since.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for years. But
this is 10 Santas. And how long is this table runner? 80 inches?
No, it's 93.
93
inches long.
So there will be a video at the end at the end of our videos, I'll do a finished mini parade, and I'll do close-ups of all the Santas for you at the end of the video.
But I finished it. I'm so happy. And then I put the backing fabric on it.
Yeah, it's this beautiful, sparkly, gold cream.
Yeah,
can you see all the
with
glitter?
stars? But I wanted backing
pretty.
fabric that wasn't directional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Right.
But I wanted to put a backing on
It's
it,
done,
so it'd be
you guys.
finished.
This is epic, and all the charms, so cute.
And I'm so glad to be finished.
Yes,
I really am.
Moving
the
on.
last two.
It was hard. It was a slog.
Was a bit of a. I mean, October. I took the whole month of October off from this project.
Yeah.
So if you find you have a project, and I see this all the time on Facebook on different.
How do you
things.
find your stitchy mojo?
Well, people are like, I'm tired of doing this. Is it wrong to stick it away for a while and do something else? Oh, hell no. Do it, give yourself a deadline, but give yourself permission to put it away for a month if that's what you have to do.
My oldest whip is 20 years old.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
You're not still working on it, are you?
I mean, yeah.
Has it been in timeout for that long?
Off and on.
Yeah. I got to fold this guy up, so keep talking.
It's actually 9 patterns. It's like 3 big ones and then 6 side panels. The fairies.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah. So that's been in the works for 20 years now. I don't know, man. I keep going back and forth because when you take that long to finish, it doesn't fit with your current aesthetic
decor anymore.
Yeah. So
but now you have something to give your future
I can
daughter-in-law.
just hang it up in here. My daughter-in-law.
She doesn't like fairies.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. That's a lot. Like I would.
By the time you finish, you'll have a granddaughter who likes fairies.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, another 20 years. Maybe a great granddaughter.
Oh, well, that's it for my epic finishes.
Golf clap. I'm not worthy.
I feel good about that.
Yeah,
I do.
It's gorgeous. I can't believe it. It's so.
I can't believe it either, because you know me. I'm usually, I finished stitching. Throw it in a pile.
That is essentially 12 separate cross stitch projects. You have the 10 Santas. You have the welcome Santa words on either side. That's 12, and then sew it all together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Epic, legendary. Woohoo! Yes. Okay.
That's heirloom quality.
That is.
Oh, you know what I didn't show? I apologize.
I will be. Well, if I have the privilege of hanging on to that after you, I will hang on to it.
I signed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She put her.
I signed it like a signature signed it, not just my initials and the date, but I actually put my.
We did like a little scripty font and and backstitch and came out really, really nice.
So happiness.
Yes.
Whew.
So my itty bitty little finishes. I do have a finish.
Do not sell yourself.
It is not a fully finished, but it is a finish. This is Krampus.
Yay!
This is Gruß von Krampus by the Witchy Stitcher on ivory 25 count Lugana.
25 count.
25. This is 1/1, 25 count Lugana by Zweigart. He's got the orange stripe at the bottom.
Young eyes.
Yeah, so he's going to be probably a tree ornament. I still have to initial it, I guess.
He would be a good tree ornament.
Yeah, it's a good size. I wanted it itty bitty.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished stitching him, and now I have to fully finish, which is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, mine too.
And then my semi-finish is I finished so if you're in the Facebook group, you might have already seen this, but I finished September on my temperature sal. So this is the Temperature Dragon by Christie's Corner. I'm stitching this on 18 count white Ada by DMC. I'm using my own colorway, which does not include green or yellow, because I just wanted this kind of, it's like I'm calling it like a synthwave colorway.
Okay.
Which is a lot of purples and blues and
But
pinks.
I see, that looks like green.
It is. It's like a sea green. Yeah, that's the coldest. They kind of dip into a little bit of green. But anyway, so this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and September. I finished September, and then this silver outline, I outlined every day that it rained. Which it rained almost every day in July, August, and September.
A lot.
I am a month behind. I should be finishing October and then starting November, but
yeah,
you know, I stitched other things.
Well, November, it hasn't rained hardly at all.
Yeah, no, a couple of days.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And hurricane season is officially over.
It runs from June 1st to November 30th. So we are done with that noise. Finally.
Wow. I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yay. So that's my semi-finish. I am celebrating every month as if it's a finish.
See, I would consider that a whip, but okay. Now, is that a whip?
These are all whips. So
okay,
are you
still
ready?
Working on that one.
Are we whipping it?
Well, no, because you just did
I did finishes.
You just
now
did
it's
your
whips.
finishes. No, I haven't done my finishes.
Oh, sorry. You did fully finished.
Fully finished.
Oh, okay.
Which means ready
we have
to
more.
display.
We have do it.
Which means I have more.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. She's saying, shut up and move.
More finishes.
Okay, so this one's called Halloween Friends.
Oh my gosh.
And this is the one that I made. This was the other piece of fabric that I got.
Oh, from the which is Garden Crafts. The swatch.
So let's see, where am I? No, that's a FO. Yeah. So it's on it. Can you?
Yeah.
So it was designed by World on a String by Dara. It's on a scrap from Witch's Gardens Crafts. And I used a lot of the dyeing for SAS and DMC.
Okay.
So I used a little bit of both.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin is variegated.
Yeah. Isn't he cute?
He is.
And that's half of what's gonna be a needle book, probably.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do with all those little ones.
Yeah, these little ones.
Yeah, because I don't do Halloween cards. So I'm gonna turn them into little needle books. Yeah, I got needle books everywhere. What the heck? And then
do you know what the name of the fabric is, or you just get a swatch?
No, I just get a swatch.
Okay.
So I don't really know.
So we know it's Witch's Garden Crafts. We just don't know what the colorway is.
Yeah, I mean, and I needed to find a pattern that was small enough to fit on this. But you know what? I kind of like doing them.
The little
quick,
ones.
They're fast.
Yeah.
It's a good palette cleanser between some of the bigger projects, you know?
Or the epic, legendary 12-piece project.
Yeah, don't expect anything like that in the future. Oh, no.
We're done with the big ones. Well, you got the tarot.
I don't even do the Heaven and Earth design ones because they're just too much for me. Or the long sampler ones that take like 8 years. Yeah. But here is my tarot, my major tarot stitch along, and it is finished.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see the bottom.
Yes, you can see the bottom.
I mean, you'll have to look at the end because that's when she's going to do all of the parade. But the tarot is from Witch's Gardens Crafts. It's on 16 count Ada Vanilla Latte by Stitch Me.
Okay.
And it's using the DMC called for colors. And you can see I use the Vanilla Latte on this one because it's almost full coverage. All of the cards are completely full coverage.
Right.
Whereas the Sword Sal, they're not. So you'll see that's a little bit different.
Wow.
But that's also
job.
Finished.
Beautiful work. And the cool thing about the Witch's Garden Crafts Tarot Sal's is that these are uniquely designed tarot cards. This is her own deck that she created.
Didn't copy any other deck. Cool. Whereas all the other tarot cards patterns that I've seen are all copies of the Rider-Waite.
No, the Witchy Stitcher is doing a nostalgic tarot, and they're all in like Lisa Frank type neon colors. Ooh. And it's all unique symbolatry. Ooh. Yeah, it's good. Ooh. It's good.
Is that a Christmas present for me?
It's Patreon. You have to join her Patreon,
I see.
Or you can buy them separately on Patreon, but later, like a month or two after they're released.
So this leaves me with the Tiny Mittens 4. Or Tiny Mittens set number 4.
Oh, okay.
I've done Tiny Mittens set number 2 and Tiny Mittens set number 6.
And this is number
4.
Cards.
These are going to go on cards. I guess I'm here, just maybe one at a time. Yeah. So these are the 3 that I finished.
Oh,
and then the 4th one, oh my God, you'll see when it's a whip.
So cute.
I know, and they're so small. But this is, again, I just use scraps.
Little snowman.
I use my DMC scraps. I use Ada cloth scraps.
And then who's the designer? Did we say?
Sorry, I don't think I did. Frony Ritter. Frony Ritter Designs. Mm-hmm.
So cute.
And again, good palette cleansers, you know?
Yeah.
When you're doing other stuff.
Oh, I forgot to finish. One sec. So this is future me cutting in because I forgot a fully finish. This is my new eyeglass case. I bought 3 times magnifiers to work on some smaller stuff. And so
Sucks getting old.
I needed a prescription, but also, yeah. Also, sometimes I stitch, at your house and there's terrible lighting, so I like the magnifying glasses. Anyway, it came with this perforated glasses case, so I stitched my initials on it.
That looks so cute.
So
And
that's an FFO.
it is. It is a fully finished item.
And it was difficult.
Why do we call them objects? That's weird, right?
Because it could be.
It could be anything.
Or you could call it FFP, fully finished project.
Yeah.
But people like FO because it's UFO is an unfinished object.
No, that's an unidentified.
Right, but like in cross stitch, it's it's supposed to be funny.
Oh,
so that you take that and you go with it.
And now, whips.
Okay, whips. I have been working on Elegant Pumpkins by Marie Barber.
That's another one. With
I am
very
almost
small
done.
Stitches.
Yeah, this is on 36 count Edinburgh linen. I'm stitching 2/2 in the called for colors, and this is from the October 2011 Just Cross Stitch magazine. So last time I think I had finished the last pumpkin and I had started on the silver. I finished all the silver on the table, and now I'm just filling in the table.
And you're almost done.
That's the last of the cross stitch, and then after that is back stitch and beading. Yeah, so but I think I might finish the cross stitch and then put it away till next fall.
Oh, you think? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
because I really want to. I'll talk more about it in plans, but I want to do Christmas stuff. But this is linen, and it's uneven.
So, do you have the piece to do Elegant Pumpkins too?
I did. I bought enough.
Bought 2 pieces.
I bought enough. Yeah.
And is that a plan?
Eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. Eventually.
Because the nice thing about cross stitch patterns is they never go bad.
Yeah, no.
You can buy them
This
and
is
you can wait
beautiful.
10 years and then make the pattern.
Yeah.
And it never goes bad. Unless it's Care Bears, in which case, Care Bears. Passe. Done.
Okay. We had, that reminds me of a game I was playing with my friends. Like, if you were a Care Bear, what would it be? And somebody posted, oh, I would have a martini on my belly.
Martini
I would be
bear.
the booze bear. Right? And then I said, oh, I would have the sleep emoji. I would be the nap bear.
Oh, funny.
Anyway, Care Bears. And then the other one that I've been stitching on, this is Yggdrasil. So I finally put stuff on like a thing.
I saw that.
I
mean, that's a good idea.
This is just fabric backing that I haven't used yet. So this is Yggdrasil. Also, oh, sorry, I touched my microphone. The Tree of Life by 2x2 Stitch Art. And I stitched almost like this, and I stitched this border here.
So you finished the tree part.
I finished the tree.
So this inside is done.
The inside is done.
So you got this corner here, and then there's another border. Is it there?
This blue border is like this thick. This is just the first part, and then there's another border after the blue border.
Are you going to have enough side
yes,
material?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty.
You didn't pull a Bridget and cut it too small.
I did not. No, there's plenty. So the blue border is like this, and then there's another border, and then I still have like 3 inches on each side after that.
Good deal.
And this is stitched on a Wapo Blue 36 count linen. Wapo Blue by Needle Bling Design.
So this is also linen.
This is also linen.
Are you sure it's not even weave?
Yes, I'm 100% sure it's not even weave.
Okay.
100% sure. Because this bad boy, this is the one where I skipped. I added a stitch somewhere and it wasn't matching up. So then over here I added a column and I had to remove a column because there's only one stitch between the border and the tree, and I was worried they wouldn't line up. And it's really, really hard to see if they're going to line up because the fibers aren't straight. Some are thicker, some are thinner. Sometimes the same fiber is thick in one place and thin in another place, so you don't really know till you get there if it's going to line up. I got to tell you, I've been using Markup RXP for all of my cross stitch patterns. Even the paper ones, I scan and I put them in Markup RXP, and it really helps me keep track. Like very, very much improved on the miscount situation. As I don't generally,
but you know what? You can't even tell.
Grid.
You can't tell.
You can't tell. There's an extra column here, and I removed a column here.
And nobody will ever notice.
Or it might even be the other side. I don't know.
Right. You can't even tell.
Yeah, no.
Let's just sit there and count, and who's going to bother doing that?
So this one, well, I'll talk about it in plans. But anyway, that's all of my whips. How about your whips, Bridget?
I have whips. So we'll go right back to...
We have whips for days, guys. I'm just going to sit
No, I
back
don't
and
have
enjoy
whips for
my
days.
drink.
No. I only worked on 4 whips this month.
Oh,
because
aside from the finishes.
I wanted to finish Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Santa, and I didn't work on it all of October. So that table runner had my undivided attention until I finished it. And I finished it. I finished and then we had to design. I finished it in early November, and then we had to design
the words,
the Welcome
Welcome
Santa.
Yeah.
And I did that. And then this one says, oh, it needs more. And so she had to send me the poinsettias on the greenery thing, which I added on.
It looked a little sparse.
I admit you were right. It looks better. Mom said so too.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, I mean, if Grandma said so, it must be true, right, Grandma?
Anyways, so that took most of my month, but I did manage to stitch on other things in the meantime.
Oh, okay. So we've got the fourth.
This is the Front Ritter design.
I totally forgot to show what my designs are going to look like done, but they're close to done, so you can get the picture.
Yeah, and that's what the fourth one is going to look like.
I like it.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
So I just have to do a little bit of fill-in.
So are you doing the called for, or are those you're just...
Well, let's just say it's close enough to the called for colors that the shading works.
Okay.
That's how I work it out.
Okay.
If I don't use the called for colors, I mean, look, see, here's all my... Here's my random ass
floss.
I just pull out whatever looks... Oh, yeah, I need 2 reds that are close. Okay, these 2 are close.
Yeah.
Oh, I need 3 greens that are close.
Right.
Okay, these work.
So you're pulling out, like, a random red and a random green, but then you're making sure that the shade color makes sense too.
Well, yeah, because if they're calling for like a red-orange, well, then I'll use this. And if they need something darker, well, I got that one or I got that one. I mean, they're so tiny, you only need this much. I'll finish all 4 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you really don't need a lot. And they call for a gold. Okay, well, that's close enough. I mean, you know, I'm just not that picky. Even with the shading, you can and then here's some of my
fudge it left over. Is that perforated paper?
Yeah, this is perforated paper, and I have it in here because it's just leftovers.
Okay.
But I mean, like, this is
right.
Well, look at that. If I cut this off right here, boom. You know, there's another one. I mean, you're just gonna put it on a card. It's gonna be tiny anyway.
Sound like the ShamWai guy.
Boom.
Look, if I do boom.
Well, the thing of it is, I don't know. I don't like wasting. And we pay
It's part
so
of the fun.
much.
It's part of the fun.
Well, we do. We pay so much, and the prices increase. We pay a lot for our hand-dyed fabrics. We pay a lot for our floss. I use every little bit that I can. I mean, I don't see why you shouldn't. I think you should. I think it makes me feel very frugal.
I'm not criticizing. I just think it's cute.
Yeah. You'd think I grew up in the Depression or something, wouldn't you?
No, but your parents did.
My grandparents did. Yeah, don't let Grandma hear you say that because she did not grow up in the Depression.
No,
she's not that
sorry.
old. Yeah.
She grew up with parents who did.
Yes.
Yeah, my great-grandfather used to take the paper towels, the 2-ply paper napkins, and he would peel them apart so then you had 2 napkins.
Right, because you're only going to wipe your mouth with it anyway, so you don't need the whole thing.
Doesn't work that way, but he was a good guy.
It did. But anyway, so my next whip is, here, let me put this to the side so I can read it, is the Sword Stitch Along. This one is also from Witch's Gardens Crafts. And I might need to hold it closer to, there we go. So what I finished was I finished 3 and 4.
Okay.
And then 1 and 2 will come out actually in a couple of days, and then I will be able, this will be a finish next month.
Oh my gosh.
Because I've kept up with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is on 16 count Lunar by Bestitch Me.
Oh, yeah.
And you see, so I used this fabric because these are not
full
coverage.
Yeah.
You can see
the
a
fabric
lot of the fabric
peeks out
through it.
That's
yes,
nice.
Yes. And of course my frog. Needle minder.
Love that guy.
So that's it for that one. And look at all this extra material I'll have at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow. I have learned the hard way that I cannot cut my material in advance.
I was going to say, how can you stand all that extra on the bottom? But it's better than cutting it too short.
When I cut it in advance, I always make a mistake. I end up with not enough margin. I mean, as it is, you see my little marker here. That's 2 inches down and 2 inches in.
Only 2? Oh.
I only need 2. How much do you need?
I do 3 on the bigger ones.
Why?
Because I like to let it breathe a little in the frame.
Well,
You know,
I
have a
got
little
plenty of
negative
room.
space.
I can put the thing right here.
Yeah, you have
it'll
more
be
than
fine.
2. That's like 3.
But that's because this is where the box starts, and then I count down from
I see. Yeah.
there.
I see.
It depends on how the designer releases the pattern.
Yes.
So usually,
Frequently there's a frame first.
right, she'll release the frame first, and I'll only do enough to get it started, because I have also learned that if I do the frame first, I screw it up.
No, I only do enough of the frame to start the first section of the pattern. I finish the pattern and then I stitch the frame. And if it doesn't fit, I just redo the frame. I don't redo it. I mean, I just adjust the frame. Yeah, because I've done that so many times. So many times. Because it's just like one column of like 230 stitches. Like, I'm never going to get that right.
But it matters.
Yeah.
At the end, it does. So this is the Wassail Stitch Along, which is on her Facebook page.
Which is Garden Crafts. This is the free one?
Yeah. It's on her Stitch Witchery or something Facebook page.
Facebook group.
Yeah, and that's the so the Wassail Sal, and it's 18 count Ada. Oh, it's actually 18 count or 16 count. I don't remember. This is sand dollar.
This is 18.
This is the other half of the sand dollar.
This is 18.
It's 18?
Yeah.
Okay. That's by Bestitch Me. Yeah, I remember I did get 18 count for a while, and then I decided it was too small.
Yeah.
So I went back to the 16.
Yeah, this is definitely 18.
But it's cute, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, I mean, and she just released the bottom half.
Okay.
So I'll be able to do that now. And then I guess the 2 sides are another couple weeks, but it's just cute. And I do love the song, because it's definitely pagan.
Yes.
So
a wassailing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I got my little Santa needle mine around here. But yeah, so, and it's just like 6 or 7 colors. It's not even it's not difficult at all. So that's a nice breath of fresh air too, when I'm working on that. So I got a lot done.
Yeah, you did.
And then Living on the Rainbow. You said she had 5 of them. Well, this is number 4. This one.
The 5th one she released after she bundled them as a set. It's like another Halloween one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, with bats.
And this one is the retro camper.
Oh, yes.
So here's the little front door and the back door, and then I've got the top.
Fun.
I've got to do. See, I didn't cut the top out yet.
Yeah.
But so I just roll it up as I'm working on it. I'm stitching in hand.
Oh, that's backwards.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I can't.
Your back is so clean.
My back is pretty clean.
Yeah, that looks really good.
So that's okay. So that's the front. That's going to be the back window right there.
Okay.
Which I'm working on.
So this it goes over the top like that.
Right, just like the other one. And then you see there's the little yellow flowers. Mm-hmm. Well, that's going to be here, yellow. I haven't finished the white or the yellow, but that's going to be a finish next Flosstube for sure.
Yeah,
because I'm so close to being done. These take me like 3 days tops, because they're just
the stitching
really, really quick.
Or does that include assembly?
No, that does not include assembly.
I'm just checking. I didn't think so.
No, because then I'll put it away for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I'll get,
I do the same thing.
I'll get to the point where I'm like, I'm going to put this
I'm
together.
ready to,
But this is Living on the Rainbow, and this is also 18 count, and I did it on oatmeal, because this is basically the only 18 count I think you had in your stash. I think I stole this from you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But I made all of them on out of this same piece, because they don't take anything.
No, they're small. Yeah,
they're really, really small.
They're just adorable.
And I'm sort of using the called for colors. I was running out of this lighter blue, so I did the top in the darker.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it matters.
No, I think
it's going to look fine, because this matches the wheel well.
Yeah,
she did the wheel well in the darker blue, but I was running out of the lighter blue, and I was like, another trip to Michael's? I don't think so. I'm just gonna fudge it.
Yeah.
So
oh my gosh, that's all your whips.
I told you I only worked on 4, but I have plans.
Oh, okay. So plans.
So as you know, I'm gonna finish the. You will not see these on cards, because probably when I finish them on cards, which will be in the next 2 weeks or so, they're gonna get mailed.
Send me the pictures and I can.
Oh,
share
I can
them.
send you pictures. Yeah. I'll take pictures of them before I mail them. I have already started kitting up my 12 starts for New Year's Eve.
Oh my goodness.
12 by 12. 12 starts in 12 hours. Now you could do team new starts, or you could do team whips, which is you pick out 12 of your whips to work on every hour. So you could, or you could do half and half.
Right.
You know, so it's by at KEABEE, and also Just Keep Stitching.
Oh, okay.
Pam and Steph are doing it again
I think
too.
a couple. I don't know. I didn't follow last year, but I think the year before they did. Like every hour they posted like a little video on a little reel on Instagram.
We do it on Instagram. Yeah. So I might have you show me how to use Instagram again, because it's been a while. I always forget. But yeah, that's because I really enjoyed doing that. And so I've already kitted up some of my patterns.
Is it Kia B quilting?
Yeah, she has quilting too, but it's
Is she the one who does the
KEABEE? Kia B. Yeah.
So,
and she started it a few years ago, and I heard about it from Just Keep Stitching, and I did it, and then I really enjoyed it, and then I did it last year, and I'm going to do it again this year. Because the interesting thing is that I finished up all the ones that I started. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
okay.
Are you going to do it with me?
I know that my husband wants to spend New Year's at his in-laws, but that won't be till later. So maybe I can do like the first 6 with you. That
cool.
could be fun. Because I do have some new starts planned. My oldest is apartment shopping with his fiance, and so I have an idea to do Naruto pillows, and it's like 16 or 12 different Naruto characters.
What's a Naruto?
It's a anime.
Oh, okay.
It's a TV show.
Okay.
And each character I'm gonna count as like a new start. So I might do that. And I'm gonna do pillows.
Is it all going on one fabric?
2. It's gonna be 2 pillows.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll have to grid it or else I'll mess it up.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, especially if you're going to do each one as a new start without finishing the other one, because then you can miscount in between them.
You think?
Yes. I could. I could miscount in between them.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do that.
Oh, I'm going to show off my t-shirt.
Oh, that's cute.
Santa's Workshop.
Yeah.
What's yours say?
Oh, I don't think it says anything. It's just a Christmas corn.
Christmas unicorn. Too cute. Yeah, I was thinking, I showed up this morning, I'm like, is it too soon? And she's already in this. So I'm like, okay, obviously.
It's December.
I
like to wait until December.
Yeah, I do. I wait until after Thanksgiving is over. Got to give the turkey his due.
Yeah.
But then it's time. It's time to get
holidayed
out.
I'm going to put away the elegant pumpkins. I might finish like the stitching and then put it away to do the beading and backstitch next season. I might never see it again. I don't know. I did want to work on Santa's Workshop.
Okay.
Pretty consistently for the next month.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm working on a new pattern that I'm planning to release in January. It is going to be a 3D dumpster fire.
Oh, cool.
For 2025.
Does that bring us to the politics part of the...
I mean, it can. If you want to still talk about plans, we can talk about plans.
Well, those are my plans.
Yeah, I mean, the dumpster fire is going to be, it's on perforated plastic, just perforated plastic DMC. It will include...
Oh, so it's going to be a 3D.
It's a 3D dumpster fire. It will include finishing instructions and an alphabet. So on the back of mine, it'll say FAFO for fuck around and find out, because they fucked around and we're all going to be finding out next year, starting next year. But yeah, you can put whatever you want. There's room for 3 or 4 letters. And then the front is a little kawaii happy face, a little kawaii style happy face. Yeah. And a little flame. It's cute. It's super cute. I just got to finish the assembly instructions and then I can release it and share it with you so that'll be for January. So that's a new pattern. Cause dumpster fire. Yeah, That's my mood right now. That's my mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any additional plans?
No, that's it for now.
Okay, so I don't know. So this brings us to the American politics section of the Flosstube. If you don't want to listen to it,
No, say it isn't so.
thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. If you want to stay, that's fine. Welcome. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to do a political segment every month.
Time?
I might. It depends on what's going on. For now,
it's too depressing.
For now, there's a lot of talk of like there was cheating and this and that, and while Harris is entitled to recounts in areas where the count was very, very close, and I think she should fight for those recounts. Right now, there's no real evidence of tampering, and certainly not at a volume that would change the federal elections.
And may I just say that I am extremely disappointed in many of my fellow Americans.
Yeah.
Because if you really chose this, I might need to relocate.
So he won by like 1 to 2%. 1 to 2%. So it is not a mandate, okay? First of all, it is not a mandate. Something like 72 million people voted for Harris, 74 million people voted for Trump, and 90 million eligible voters did not vote. Also, when you combine Harris and third-party candidates, more people voted against him than for him. But it is anything but a mandate. Don't let them tell you.
But this is why voting for a third-party candidate is really basically voting for the opposition.
Voting matters, and I am so grateful to everyone who got out the vote. They voted, they got their family members to vote, provided rides, wrote postcards, talked about the hard stuff. We did everything we could. Now, I was asked by somebody who watches our Flosstubes and is in the Facebook group, what do we do now? So right now, I am enjoying time with my family over the holidays. And I'm getting my ducks in a row. So what do I mean by getting my ducks in a row? Well, we know that he, and by he, I mean the orange one. I don't want to say his name because that guy. But we know that he has nominated RFK Jr. to be head of the HHS, Health and Human Services, and that guy's an anti-vaxxer. So we are making sure that we are all up to date on our vaccines, me and my kids. Pretty sure we are. I might be like due for a tetanus shot or something, nothing crazy. Remember, if you're older, get your shingle shots.
Pneumonia shots, flu shots, all that stuff.
Shingles, not chickenpox, but all that stuff. Measles, mumps for your kids, all of that stuff. Then, get your tests done. If you haven't had your annual exams, mammogram, colonoscopy, PAP, and your general checkup, get your blood work done, check your cholesterol, your thyroid, your liver function. Do all of the things to make sure that you are taken care of, your family is taken care of. If you're younger, so I am not a doctor, first I need to say that too. I am not a doctor, I am not a financial advisor, I am not an accountant. These are just things that I'm doing to take care of my family. We are also making sure that we have all of our documents in order, right? Birth certificates, social security cards, driver's licenses, passports. Because what's going to happen is we got the B team taking over the government, so that means the works, it's going to gum up the works, and it's going to take extra long to get these documents in the future if you need them. So go ahead and start ordering them now. Passports are a little bit more expensive. I think it's like between $50 and $80 to get a passport.
I don't remember.
But
it's been a while.
Usually your birth certificate is $20 or whatever to get a certified copy. If you're married and you've changed your name, definitely get a few copies of a certified stamped version of your marriage certificate, especially if one of you may not have been born in the United States, you got your citizenship through marriage. So have all of these, have them in duplicate if you can. I also scan them all, take pictures on my phone, and I have them saved to a secure app on my phone that is password protected. So these are just some of the things that I'm doing to protect my family that I can do now in preparation for whatever insanity might be coming our way.
And to protect myself, so I have gotten a VPN.
Yes.
And I have also moved a lot of my social to Blue Sky.
Because we are on Blue Sky.
Yeah,
yes.
Because it's
because X is a cesspool of hate and MAGA. So
yeah, and Blue Sky is not traceable, and they don't give up your information. And
also, they're really good at, like, it's really easy to block the trolls. There are entire, so if you go to Blue Sky, it's a new social media that's built to look like, it's very similar in function to Twitter in terms of the user interface. But the behind the scenes function, there's more privacy protection, and they're better at, if you violate their policies, you will be not canceled.
Evicted?
Yeah. Your account will be shut down.
Yeah.
You will not be allowed to post. And then what the cool feature, they have entire starter packs. So if you find somebody you like on Blue Sky and they have a starter pack, it's like people that you might like to follow or people that you might like to block, which you can block en masse, which is very, very helpful to keep the trolls away.
And instead of using Messenger, we're now using Signal.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, because also Signal is another one of the ones that keep all your information completely confidential and hide. And you can be on weirdly named groups, and the government can't see them. So you can call yourself, Anarchists of America or whatever, anything. You can call yourself a name that would normally get you flagged. We'll just put it that way. Right. So yeah. So I'm on a couple of groups on Signal as well that moved from Messenger over to Signal because Facebook is, a dumpster fire.
So in terms of money, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I am young enough where whatever he's going to do, if it's only the next 4 years, my 401k and my retirement accounts will recover. If you're older, it could be good, it could be bad. They don't really know. The problem with this administration, like last time, is that it's very volatile. So like if you can afford the risk, it might work out to your benefit in the long run. Keep contributing. If you're risk averse, you might want to move your retirement accounts over to like an international market. I don't think they're recommending U.S. bonds because they don't know what those interest rates are going to look like once he takes over office, but an international market might protect you better. I don't know. Consult with a financial advisor. I'm young enough where I'm going to just ride this out as best I can. So.
And if he dries up my Social Security account, I'll be moving in with you.
You'll be on the couch because my kids are still living here. Hopefully not. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's really expensive. So also, a book that I highly recommend that I found both, it just gird your loins. I found it not invigorating, but like it helped me become more determined. It's called On Tyranny by Timothy Snyder, about the audiobook. The actual book is very short. It's 20 lessons to stand up to a dictator, basically. I forget what the subtitle is. That's not the exact subtitle. I'll put the link in below. It's available on Amazon. And then there's a few hours at the end of a book in the new version where he specifically talks about how these rules apply to Ukraine and what they're doing to fight Putin's tyranny. And rule number 1 is do not obey in advance. So I am not going to stop talking. I'm not going to stop posting. I'm not going to stop sharing facts and debunking lies. And I'm going to continue as long as I'm able until I am forced to stop. And so that is my version of Do Not Obey in Advance.
Is it by Timothy Snyder?
Timothy Snyder.
Updated with 20 new lessons from Russia's war on Ukraine.
Yeah, On Tyranny. Yeah. What does it say?
On Tyranny, expanded audiobook edition.
Yeah, it's 20 lessons for standing up to a dictator, which I found very uplifting, if you can get a hold of a copy. Because it's very popular right now.
Yes. 20 lessons from the 20th century. Yeah. I just looked it up.
And it's not just Germany, but it's also, he talks about Italy, some of the characters in South America,
Mhm.
all over the world over the past 150 years or so.
But the pendulum always swings out one way and goes all the way out until it starts to swing back.
Yeah.
So we live in a nexus. This is a nexus time,
Right.
astrologically.
Oh, okay.
And we're still at the end of the Piscean age, where you got one fish going one way, one fish going the other. You've got the us against them mentality. And it's going to be probably another 100 years before we start really getting into the Aquarian age, where it's humanity as a unit. Maybe we'll have to get visited by, extraterrestrials before that happens.
No, it'll be climate change.
Yeah,
Our common enemy will be climate change in 100 years.
Yeah, our common enemy is ourselves at this point.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway,
so enjoy your family, kiss your loved ones.
I told you it was depressing.
It's not. I mean, we're still here, so it's okay. There are still the good guys. There are still people fighting for freedom in the little d democratic sense. And
Yes.
that work will never stop. I mean, you just I think Americans got complacent,
Mhm.
and if you look worldwide, all incumbent governments faced serious challenges in their elections, and almost all of them lost worldwide. It's not just United States, and this has to do with the quarantine times, and the supply chain issues, and people are just unhappy with the status quo. And it just so happened here that he somehow got to be the change candidate, and she somehow is the status quo. So I don't know, but I think that's.
And some of it was definitely sexist.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Misogyny rears its ugly head again.
Yeah. I mean, she had 100 days, 100-day long campaign.
Yeah, that's rough.
It is. It's rough. Got a raw deal, but that's the deal we got, so that's what we're gonna deal with.
But then, you know what? She's young enough that she could run again.
She could. I don't know if she will. I don't think she'd win a.
I don't know.
I don't think she'd win a primary, but that's for another day.
That's for another day.
Right now,
and he's old enough that maybe he will not run again.
I doubt it very much.
Well,
they're gonna try.
People his age die every day.
Every day. They're going. Okay, they're going to. They have already. So by they, I mean MAGA. If you go on X, which I haven't been on in a while, but they're already starting to talk about
grooming.
Oh no, a third term, and how
no.
the 2 terms for president only means 2 consecutive terms.
No.
It doesn't. I think it's the 22nd Amendment. You go back and if you actually read it, it doesn't say that. So on them, that's not a thing. And there are already lawsuits in the works trying to fight that. So. So enjoy your family, get your ducks in a row, gird your loins. It's gonna be a wild ride.
And we appreciate you very much.
Yeah.
Please keep commenting. We read your comments, and it is very helpful.
Yeah, definitely. I guess that's it for now. So until next time.
Stitch on.